Capricorn, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. So Capricorn, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, do your reading, and then clarify. Wanted to also let you know that I will be doing live readings on Wednesday. So look at the community link, and also look at your moon, sun, and rising sign to get a better picture of what's going on. All right, so let's do this, Capricorn. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So it says, great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. Yes, definitely. So really have that courage and confidence to just move forward no matter what. Even if it seems kind of scary, you can do it. Okay? You can do it. It's telling you. Find your courage. Go towards what you're wanting to do. Great adventure. Take an adventure, you guys. And then it says, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So, you may not think that, things are not working out or it's been taking so long, but there's some kind of treasure there, some kind of abundance. So I would keep going. Okay. Don't give up on anything. All right. So, Capricorn, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. All right, let's do this. One for the current. This is for Capricorn for their highest good spirit. The Three of Pentacles. Nice. There's some kind of collaboration here, partnership. I feel like you're being recognized also for all your ideas and hard work. You have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, something you need to work on. This is a situation. I feel like there's been opportunities around you. Maybe you're not paying attention, or maybe you're trying to learn something for a higher pay grade, something like that. But I do feel like you're learning something new also. Unexpected message here also. One for the for the pastor now. You have the Nine of Cups. Really see all your accomplishments, your achievements, everything that's been going around, that you've been doing. Also, be grateful for everything. Have gratitude for everything, big and small. Okay, so that's very nice. I like that. And I do believe it's now. One for the, what's hidden? No. The King of Pentacles. Nice. Really take your time with things. I feel like you really need to take your time with things, because he didn't become a king for no reason. He really took his time and patience to do what he needed to do. We'll see what the other cards say. One for the hopes and the fears. The Lover's card. Nice. I feel like definitely there's a choice you're going to be making with somebody close to you. I feel like you're going to be confided in them, and they're gonna help you make this decision. I feel like you need to just trust the process and really have better communication with things that are going on around you, and with people. Definitely. What you need to do now. Oh. Wow. Speak your truth about things. I do feel like there's breakthroughs here. I feel like you're going to see very clearly about a lot of things going on. What you need to work on. Yeah, the King of Cups here. Wow, you have the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Nice. With the King of Cups, I do feel like you need to really keep your emotions balanced. Like, don't let your emotions get in the way of doing things, of trying to do something. Don't let it bother you. Don't let the small things bother you, or whatever is going on in your life. Really keep your emotions balanced, okay? You do have for the outcome, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, nice. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like you're very independent. I feel like you are a resourcer. You know how to create the resources for what you need. I feel like you really need to put your energy into something that's going to make you very happy, instead of just working, do something that's going to make you happy, and put your creative energy into it, so that you can, because it's going to be successful. You may not know it, but there is some kind of treasure there. I feel like you need to let other people help you with at the end of the tarot deck, you have the Seven of Wands. Let other people help you. I feel like you need to stand strong in what you believe in also. I feel like you really need to nurture yourself and really trust your intuition on things, okay? This is a new path. The new beginning is here, definitely. You are going in a new direction, and you are definitely leaving something behind. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas and inspirations here. There's a lot of growth also. So it's beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. Keep pushing forward and do not give up. Even if it seems like, oh, it's taking so long, just keep going, you guys. Keep going. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. All right. So let's start off with the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, Spirit, for Capricorn? For the highest good. This is for Capricorn. Whew, okay. So with the Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there was some kind of partnership or collaboration here. I feel like at times, you felt like, you had a lot of ideas and you were putting them out there. And I feel like I don't know who this is for, but I feel like somebody or something misled you. Okay. And I feel like you were misled by a lot of things, and that you were very disappointed about it. I feel like you need to keep going. I feel like you need to use this as a learning, like a stepping stone. Just learn. You go forward on it. Okay, don't let this bring you down, or let anyone bring you down. For you to stand your ground on things. Okay. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles is definitely talking about opportunities, new financial opportunities coming in at that. You had the Ace of Wands at the end of the tarot deck. You have the Ace of Swords here, and now you have the Ace of Pentacles. So that's really pretty good to me. You're on your way to something better. Be careful on how you're feeling though. Like, be careful on who you trust with your finances also, is what they're saying. Really look at everything that has to do with your finances, Capricorn. And then you have the Page of Pentacles here. And why is the Page of Pentacles here for the situation? There's definitely decisions that you're going to be making very soon. With the Page of Pentacles, there could be unexpected messages coming in, or, I feel like you're going to be you're wanting to learn something, or you're trying to learn something to create that material success that you want. And I feel like you will receive it. I feel also too, like, for you not to give up. Like it just takes that one step to do what you need to do. Okay. I feel like you're doing a lot of things, and you need to start taking it easy. There is a decision here that you're trying to make. I feel like you need to start taking control of everything though that's going on in your life, your finances, what you're doing, how you're doing things. Really start taking control. You have the Chariot card here. The Chariot card is talking about, where when you have control of things, this is in the situation. So you need to start taking control of everything. Like, you are the one that's in charge of your life. You're the one that goes in a different direction the way you want to. If you want to go this way, it's going to be you that wants to go this way, not anybody else, not your friend, not your sister, not your mother, not anybody. It's you that does it. Okay. So you really need to start getting in control of everything that's going on. Because there's decisions that you need to make, especially about your finances also, is what they're saying. You do have the Nine of Cups here for the past or now. I do believe it's now. I feel like you need to really look at your accomplishments. Sometimes you forget on how far you have come. Really have gratitude for everything that's around you, big and small. Be content with what you have. Being content and having gratitude is one of the biggest things that I truly believe in, because once you have that gratitude, you see all of it. You see it come in. It's like more comes in, more of this comes in, more of that comes in, and it's beautiful. So I do believe it's now. And then you have the King of Pentacles up here for the what's hidden. Wow, there is some kind of finances coming in here. There's like, you have the finances, the treasure that's coming in, like they said. Okay. All right. So you have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is definitely talking about that. You want that stability. Definitely. We all do. You want to establish yourself. You want to create something strong, have that strong foundation. And you are, and you will, but you need to have that faith. You need to have that courage to do it. Okay. They're asking you to really take your time about things. Try not to cut corners or try not to rush on things. Really take your time with what you want to put out there, but it's time to do it. It's like, yes, take your time on choosing what you want to put out there and what you want to spend your money and what you want to work on. But, do it. It's time to do it, because when the King of Pentacles shows up, he didn't get all this by one day, from one day to the other. He got all this because he was consistent. He was taking his time because he wanted it to perfect whatever he wanted to do. And this is how he became, and this is why he is the King of Pentacles. So this is you trying to do that. I feel like, there could be somebody helping you financially, or you could be helping somebody financially also. But there's definitely some kind of abundance coming in. I feel like you could be generous also. With the Page of Cups, they're asking you to really follow your creative spark, your creative energy. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas, wanting to do this, wanting to do that. And it's time to do it, okay? It's time to put it out there. Put your ideas in what you want to do. Don't care. Stop caring so much about, well, what if they say something about it? What if so-and-so doesn't like it? What if, what if I do it and, it doesn't succeed? Stop doing that to yourself. Just put your creative energy into something that you're going to want to do, that's going to make you happy, and put it out there, because it is going to be successful. I feel like you're going to have intuitive messages here also. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of ideas. Definitely, I feel like you're very clear on the ideas that you want. Very nice. You have the Lovers card down here for the hopes and the fears. Wow. So you have the Ace of Swords here twice, so it's good. So you do have the Lovers card here. The Lovers card is definitely talking about trusting the process on things, making a decision. I feel like whoever it is that you're around or who's close to you is going to help you. I feel like you're going in a new path, new way. So there are a lot of things, and you stand very strong with this Ace of Swords. And I feel like there's going to be breakthroughs for you. I feel like you're going to see the truth in a lot of things, and it's going to make you move forward, because you have the Ace of Wands here. So it's like there's celebration here, and there's happiness. There's a lot of good things coming through for you. And just believe in it. Breakthroughs are coming in, ideas are coming in. You're seeing very clearly. Trust me, you are. You know what you need to do. You know what you want. But you need to take control of things. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here again for what you need to do now. My card. Wow, look at that. Try not to rush into things, okay? Because I feel like you're going to be trying. I feel like you're trying to move very fast with things. And yes, be strong. Be willed, right? Strong-willed to do what you want to. Yes, do what you want to put out there. But take your time with things, okay? Because these two cards right here, they're both about going fast. One is going in direction, the other one is going the other one, and it's like, you're moving very quickly. Things are going to move very quickly for you, but take your time with everything, okay? See the truth in everything also. Don't just sign your name on a dotted line wherever, okay, I'll do this. Okay, yeah, I'll get that. Really look at everything. Try not to rush into anything, okay? Wow. But you stand very strong, and there is a new path here, new beginning, so it's very nice. You have the King of Cups here for what you need to work on. From a card. Okay. So, with the King of Cups, I do feel like you are definitely, you definitely need to learn how to communicate better. Okay. Try to express yourself without being harsh or being mean to anyone. Okay. Because remember, not everyone is, not everyone is part of the situation that you're dealing with or getting you mad, okay? Because you don't know what people are going through. So you got to be really careful on how you speak out there in the world, especially now. People take things too sensitive, too heart, too much, okay? So you got to be careful on how you're speaking. Really watch your P's and Q's, okay? And I also feel like you need to not stay in your emotions. Like, don't let your emotions get in the way of you making decisions or anything that's going on in your life, okay? Be careful when you're doing that. Because when the King of Cups shows up, he knows how to handle things. But this isn't something that you need to work on, and this is definitely your communication here. Really speak your truth also. It's time to speak your truth, but speak it in a way that you can, that's not going to be harsh or mean. There are ways to tell the truth or speak about something without being, ugly. Okay, so really be careful on how you're doing that. Stand strong. You're going to be standing strong very, very much. You're going to have that courage to do it also. And then you have the Ten of Cups, and that's what you want. You want that happiness. You want that success. You just want to have enough for everyone and enjoy life. And that's what they're telling you. Enjoy your life. Live in the moment. Be adventurous. Go and do something different. Be flexible. Do what you need to do to live life to the fullest, because that's what they're asking you to. You want this happiness, so try something new. Do something new, something different. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And why is the Nine of Pentacles here for the outcome? Wow. All right. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're very independent. You do know how to do everything, or know how to do things, to bring in the resources, really trust yourself on things. Okay. Live in the moment. Really trust yourself. Focus on what you want to create. Even though things could be slow and you're me having a hard time seeing the results on things, really have patience for things. Okay. Appreciate the little things that are around you and really have gratitude. Okay. Because there is abundance coming in for you. They're asking you to really stand strong, to speak your truth about everything. I feel like you're going to see clearly. I feel like you know what you're doing. And this is the outcome. So this is very nice. Okay. Speak your truth. Really speak your truth. Really stand up for yourself also. Okay. And what you believe in. Really do that. Have patience for everything. I feel like you're going to have plans, and you're making plans, and you really are not saying anything about anything. Really stop caring about what other people think. Okay. Because you don't need to be bothered by that. You do your own thing, be your unique self, and it'll get you where you want to. Okay, Capricorn? Wow, it's beautiful. All right, Capricorn, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.